Remember how I said I was going to talk about how you can't see all mixtures? Here we are. I'm going to make one. So sometimes things look like pure substances when they're actually mixtures. An example of this would be solutions. Solutions are mixtures that are dissolved in water. So, right, think about Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid is sugar and the flavoring all mixed together so it looks like just one substance. So I just added some sugar, add one more spoonful into this pitcher of water. And I can dissolve it. I'm also going to add a little bit of red food coloring. Alright, so I got sugar and food coloring in this water, and I'm stirring, and stirring, and I'm going to stop stirring here. Can you see any of the sugar or any of the food coloring separately? No. So we've got a mixture. It's been mixed together. Now, some of you might be saying, but Miss Wiegand, you said you have to be able to not be able to separate them. You can't separate them. Well, you can separate this back out. It's not going to be easy, but you could. If you were to put this on the stove and boil the water, you could separate the sugar out because the water would boil and the sugar would be left behind. You could also, even better, because the water might get heated too much and caramelize, even better, if you left this thing sit out for days and days and days, eventually all the water would evaporate and you'd be left with the sugar and the food coloring. And you could also separate out the sugar and the food coloring. This one would be a little bit trickier. You would have to, once it all dries out, you would have to get a special kind of filter because sugar molecules are bigger than the food coloring molecules and you would have to filter them separately. That would take special equipment, but it could be done. Now, if I were to heat this up and turn this into like a caramel sugar syrup where the sugar is changed, then I wouldn't be able to separate it out. But right now, this is a mixture, and this special kind of mixture is called a solution. When you put Alka-Seltzer in water, you're also creating a solution. The water is still water, the sugar is still sugar, the food coloring is still food coloring. They're just mixed together. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. Have a wonderful day.